My beloved child, listen carefully, for what I am about to tell you is not ordinary. Heaven has stopped its movement for your sake, and the angels are whispering your name across the winds. Archangel Michael is standing at the gates of glory holding a message sealed with divine light, and Jesus himself is urging you not to turn away. This is not coincidence, it is destiny. Within the next moments, something is about to unfold that will alter the course of your journey forever. You have felt the weight of unanswered prayers, the silence of nights when you wondered if heaven had forgotten you, and the delay of blessings that seemed far out of reach. But today, right now, a window of grace has been opened. Michael is warning you because heaven does not want you to miss it. The divine timing of your life is shifting, and what you thought was denied is being released. Jesus is calling your spirit to attention, saying, "My child, this is your moment. Stay awake, stay listening, stay ready." There are treasures hidden in the unseen, and heaven is about to pour them into your life. You may not see it yet with your eyes, but the angels are arranging it in secret. The very prayers you thought were lost have been echoing in the throne room of God, and now they are returning to you multiplied, pressed down, and overflowing. A breakthrough has been signed in your name. The delay is broken. The resistance is shattered. The heavens are saying, "You will see what you have been waiting for, and it will not be delayed any longer." Do not let distraction steal this word from you. Every second you remain here, heaven is aligning miracles in your favor. You are not watching this by mistake. Michael has been fighting through spiritual storms to deliver this message directly to you. Your heart is the target of heaven's mercy, your hands are about to hold the promises, and your name is inscribed on the blessing that is now being released. My beloved child, do not take this lightly. Stay until the end, for the last words of this message will unlock the understanding your soul has been crying out for. Jesus himself is standing close, whispering to your spirit, "I am with you always, I have not forgotten you, and what is unfolding now is greater than you ever imagined." My beloved child, you are not here by chance. Every second you are listening is a thread pulling you deeper into the divine tapestry that heaven has been weaving for you in secret. Archangel Michael is standing with a flaming sword of truth, clearing away the lies, the delays, and the hidden obstacles that have stood between you and your blessing. Jesus is whispering your name right now, urging you to keep your eyes open because what is about to arrive will feel like a dream that suddenly becomes real. For so long, you have been tested. People doubted you, opportunities slipped through your fingers, and nights were filled with questions that no one on earth could answer. But heaven was not silent, it was preparing. Today, that preparation is being revealed. This is why Michael warns you, the shift is not coming tomorrow, it is starting now. Doors that were locked for years are unlocking within the next breath. Promises that seemed buried under dust are rising like seeds breaking through the soil in springtime. The delay is over. Hear me, child, your faith has been counted, your tears have been collected, your prayers have been recorded. Nothing you cried out in the darkness was wasted. Heaven heard it all. And now, at this very hour, angels are moving into position. What was stolen from you will return multiplied. What was denied will be offered again, but this time in greater measure. What you thought was lost will suddenly reappear, restored and shining brighter than before. Do you feel that stirring in your heart right now? That is not coincidence, that is heaven's confirmation. The Spirit of God is aligning your life for a surprise so divine that no man will be able to take the credit. Jesus is urging you, do not doubt what I am doing. Even as you listen, miracles are racing toward you. Stay in faith, because the breakthrough is closer than you think. Stay with me, beloved, for the next part of this message will reveal why heaven chose this exact moment to reach you. What is unfolding has your name written on it, and no force on earth or in spirit can stop it now. My beloved child, heaven is trembling with anticipation because your name has just been spoken in the courts of eternity. The angels are standing in attention, and Archangel Michael is at the center of it, declaring over your life, this one cannot be overlooked any longer. This one has waited, has cried, has fought, and now must rise into their divine inheritance. What is unfolding is not small, it is life-altering. It will touch your home, your heart, and your future. Jesus is urging you to remain with this message because each moment you listen is pulling you deeper into the stream of blessing that has already been released. Think back on the times you nearly gave up, when the silence seemed unbearable, when you thought nothing would change. Heaven saw you. In those very moments, Jesus stood beside you, even when you could not feel him. He carried the weight of your unanswered prayers, and now he is saying, it is finished. The wait has ended. You are about to see sudden reversals. What was broken will be mended, what was hidden will be revealed, and what was delayed will arrive like a rushing river overflowing its banks. Michael warns you because distractions will try to steal this revelation, but you cannot look away now. You are standing at the edge of a miracle that generations before you prayed for, and it is falling on you. Your family line is being redeemed, your destiny is being unchained, and your spirit is being lifted higher than the voices that ever tried to silence you. The atmosphere around you is shifting, even as you listen, and the weight that has pressed you down for so long is lifting off your shoulders. Beloved, listen carefully, this next wave will not just bless you, it will transform you. Doors will open that you could never have forced open by yourself. People who turned their backs on you will suddenly witness your elevation. What you lost will no longer be your story, what God restores will be your testimony. Heaven has chosen you as a vessel to show the world that his promises never return void. Do not move away from this word, for the final part of this message carries the key to why Jesus has been urging you to pay attention now. Something specific, something personal, something unmistakable is about to be unveiled, and when it does, you will know without doubt that heaven wrote this moment just for you. My beloved child, the heavens are opening wider with every word you hear, and I see angels moving swiftly around your life like flames of light carrying scrolls sealed with your name. Archangel Michael is declaring over you that a chapter is closing and a divine unveiling is beginning. The very struggles that once threatened to break you are now being turned into proof of God's faithfulness. Jesus is whispering into your spirit, what you thought was the end was only the preparation. What you thought was loss was only a setup for restoration greater than your imagination. Do you feel it? That trembling in your heart is not fear, it is recognition. Your soul knows this moment was written long before you were born. You were never abandoned. Every delay, every unanswered cry, every closed door was divinely timed to bring you here, to this very threshold. Now heaven is saying, the wait is over. The scales are tipping, the balance is shifting, and the blessings that seemed suspended in the air are dropping into your hands. Beloved, Michael shows me that something important is unfolding in silence right now. People who counted you out will soon hear your name in places they never expected. Conversations are happening about you in rooms you haven't entered yet. Opportunities are being prepared behind curtains you cannot see. What is hidden will not stay hidden. God Himself is about to uncover it and place it before your eyes. Jesus urges you to stay with this word because in the next moments, the revelation becomes personal. A breakthrough is not coming, it is already here, hovering at your doorstep, waiting for your faith to open the door. You will look back at this day and say, this was the moment everything changed. This was the hour heaven remembered me. My beloved, do not let go. What is unfolding will heal what was broken, replace what was stolen, and elevate you beyond what you thought possible. This is the divine hour where God rewrites your story with glory. Stay until the end, for the next words are the seal on this promise, the part that will leave no doubt that this message was written for you and you alone. My beloved child, the time of waiting has reached its final breath. The heavens are no longer holding back. Archangel Michael has finished his warfare on your behalf, and now he stands victorious, presenting before you a door so radiant that no man can shut it. Jesus Himself is standing at that doorway, calling your name with a voice that shakes eternity. Come, my child, what I have prepared for you is ready. Step into it without fear. You have walked through valleys of silence, carried burdens that felt unbearable, and endured storms that tried to silence your hope. But those storms were not the end, they were the signs that heaven was preparing a new dawn. And that dawn is rising right now. Your story is being rewritten, your destiny is being restored, and your blessings are being released in a flood so great that it will not just touch you but overflow into every area of your life. Beloved, hear the secret heaven has been waiting to reveal. This moment was chosen for you because you are stepping into a season where nothing will be wasted. The pain, the tears, the delays, even the betrayals, all of it is being turned into the soil for miracles. The very things that once broke you will become the testimonies that lift you. The chains that held you are snapping even as you listen. The voices that tried to curse you are being silenced by the voice of Jesus declaring blessing after blessing over your life. Archangel Michael is showing me visions of sudden breakthroughs, unexpected messages arriving at the right moment, financial doors opening with no explanation, relationships being healed in ways you thought impossible. A season of divine alignment has begun. Everything that once worked against you is being forced to work for you. The tables are turning, and when they do, you will know without doubt that this is not man's doing, it is heaven's fingerprint on your destiny. My beloved child, do not skip this moment. Seal it in your spirit. Jesus urges you to lift your faith right now, because what He is releasing will exceed your imagination. You will see favor in places you never stepped foot before. You will walk through doors you never knocked on. You will hold in your hands blessings you once only dreamed of. Heaven is declaring, the time is now. This child has waited long enough. Remain steady, for this word is not just information, it is transformation. Let it live inside you. Let it remind you every time doubt whispers that heaven has already spoken louder. You are chosen, you are seen, you are loved, and your miracle is unfolding right now. My beloved child, the final veil has been lifted. You have walked through the words, you have stayed faithful to the message, and now heaven is pouring its conclusion like fire and light into your spirit. Archangel Michael stands beside you, his wings stretching wide, his sword blazing as he announces, "It is done." The assignments against you are finished. The blessings for you are released. Jesus is here, smiling upon you, whispering, "You are mine, and I have not forgotten a single cry of your heart." This is the hour where your story shifts. You will begin to notice signs that seem too perfect to be coincidence, unexpected calls, sudden opportunities, words spoken at just the right time. These are not accidents, beloved, they are confirmations. Each one is heaven's way of showing you that the promise has begun to unfold. Even as you hear this, angels are setting divine appointments in motion, weaving people and places into alignment so that you step into what was always written for you. The pain of your past season will no longer define you. The tears you cried in secret are becoming seeds of joy that will bloom publicly. The setbacks that humiliated you will transform into testimonies that elevate you. Heaven has declared that your name will no longer be tied to delay but to breakthrough, no longer to loss but to restoration. My child, you are stepping into a season where the doors that open will feel like miracles written just for you, because that is exactly what they are. Michael warns no more, because the warning has turned into proclamation. Jesus urges you no longer to wait, because the waiting is finished. Now is the moment to believe, to lift your heart, and to embrace what is already unfolding. Feel it, the atmosphere around you is shifting. The heavy weight is lifting. A peace that cannot be explained is surrounding you, and that peace is the signature of heaven confirming, "It is here." My beloved child, let this truth settle deep inside you. You are chosen. You are loved. You are seen. The heavens have moved for you, and nothing can reverse it. Carry this word as a flame in your spirit. Speak it over yourself. My time has come, my blessing is here, my life is changing now. And as you do, watch how the impossible becomes possible, how the unseen becomes visible, and how the prayers of years past suddenly rise into the light of today. This is the end of the message, but it is the beginning of your miracle. Remember this moment. Mark it in your soul. Heaven has spoken, and heaven never lies. My beloved child, heaven is roaring with celebration right now because you chose to stay, you chose to listen, you chose not to skip. That one choice aligned you with what God already prepared for you. Archangel Michael is no longer warning, he is rejoicing. His cry is victory. His sword is raised not for battle but for blessing. Jesus is stretching his hand toward you, saying, "This child has endured. This child has remained. This child will now see the promise with their own eyes." Beloved, let me tell you plainly, the season of almost is over. No more reaching and losing, no more hoping and seeing it slip away. From this day forward, what is yours will remain. The doors that open will not close again. The blessings that come will not be stolen. The love you longed for, the provision you prayed for, the peace you searched for, heaven is commanding them into your life now. I see Michael showing me visions of chains falling one after another, as if heaven has been unlocking the prisons of your life one by one. The chains of fear, broken. The chains of doubt, shattered. The chains of delay, cut away. The chains of betrayal, burned to ash. And in their place? A crown, a robe, a key, symbols of your authority, your favor, and your access to divine abundance. My child, Jesus is telling me to remind you, this is not a dream, this is not imagination. This is the reality of faith. You will walk in it, you will live in it, you will testify of it. People will be amazed at how quickly things turn for you, but you will know the truth, that it was heaven's hand, moving silently until the right time, and now bursting forth like a river that cannot be stopped. Carry this message as a living flame. Speak it over your life every morning. I am chosen. I am covered. I am blessed. My time has come. And watch how the earth begins to respond, how heaven begins to manifest, how miracles begin to multiply. This is more than a message. This is your marker in time. From today, your life will never be the same. Heaven has declared it, Jesus has sealed it, and Michael has delivered it. My beloved child, take a deep breath, for you have reached the holy place in this message where heaven itself bends closer to you. Archangel Michael no longer speaks with urgency, but with joy. He says, "It is released. It is written. It is done." And Jesus, with eyes full of compassion, whispers, "You are mine, and I have gone ahead of you to prepare the blessing that now comes rushing into your life." Beloved, you are stepping into a season where everything aligns in your favor. The things that once seemed impossible are about to come easily. The mountains you thought would take years to climb are being moved out of your way in moments. The tears you shed have watered the soil, and now the harvest is bursting forth. This is why heaven urged you not to skip, because you needed to hear this at the very hour it is happening. Even as you listen now, there are doors unlocking. People who spoke your name in doubt will soon speak it in honor. Resources are being shifted in your direction. Help is being sent to you in unexpected ways. A heavenly current is carrying you where your own strength could never take you. Archangel Michael shows me a great table being set with your name carved into its place of honor. At this table is restoration. At this table is provision. At this table is peace that no storm can destroy. And Jesus himself is the one inviting you to sit and feast in the presence of those who once thought you would never rise. My child, remember this. What begins today will not fade tomorrow. This is not a passing moment, it is a permanent shift. Your future is being rewritten with light. Your household is being covered with protection. Your name is being lifted in places you have never walked. And your heart, which carried so much weight, is being filled with peace that no words can fully explain. Carry this flame with you. Repeat it with faith. My miracle is not coming, my miracle is here. My blessing is not delayed, my blessing is unfolding now. My story is not ending, my story is beginning again. This is why heaven shouted your name, why Jesus urged you, why Michael fought for you, because you are chosen to walk in this miracle. And from this moment on, nothing will ever be the same again.